What is up, YouTube? Absolutely Cichlids here. I know I just uploaded a video last night, but I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys today. When I started YouTube, which has only been about 3 months ago now, I never really gave any background about myself or like what I keep or anything like that. I kind of just jumped into it and started throwing videos at you guys. But I really do appreciate everything. I never really thought that I'd ever make it over 100 subscribers. I never thought I'd make it to 100 subs. But I really do appreciate all the feedback, the comments, the likes, everything from you guys. So I kind of just want to give a little bit of background today, like how I got started in this hobby. Since it's only been, I guess, probably my 3rd year of fish keeping, I didn't really jump into the hobby, didn't really get into the actual hobby until about almost 2 years ago, about 2 years ago. So I just kind of want to talk to you guys about that today. Let me see. Where to start? That's the question. Alright. Well, we'll just start from the beginning, I guess. When I was younger, my parents never really wanted me to have fish. And their idea behind it was, obviously, like most parents, they would have to take care of them. I guess it's pretty much the same with any pet. Why parents don't want their kids to have pets, because they're afraid they're going to end up being the ones taking care of it. So, yeah. My parents never really let me, or never would let me have fish. And, I don't know. I've just always been really interested in fish. It's just been something that's always fascinated me. So it wasn't up until I was 17. I went to my local pet store and bought a tank. So I went and set it up, had it in my room and everything, and then bought fish and all this stuff, and without asking my parents. And I had it in my room with fish in it and everything for about 2 weeks before my parents finally realized it. Sorry about the camera shaking right there. But yeah, had it in my room for about two or 3 weeks before my parents finally realized it was in there. And they were pretty mad when they first found out. So I begged and pleaded and everything, and I'm like, okay, I'm 17, I'll take care of them or I'll get rid of them, that's it. So they finally broke down and let me keep the tank, since I already had it set up and had fish and everything in it. So that was the plan. I got to keep my fish if I took care of them. So as I had my tanks and everything, or my tank, I started really getting interested in it. I had a lot of live bears at first, like platies and swordtails and stuff like that. And one day I come home from work and I had a bunch of little fry swimming around, and that's kind of where it got me. I was pretty hooked from there. So I wasn't really sure what I did to make those fish spawn, but it worked, and that's kind of where it all took off. Later, I eventually got another tank, another 10-gallon, and then I actually ended up saving up money and I bought me a 37-gallon tank with a stand, come with everything, for a really good deal. And then I was talking to what is one of my really good friends now, one guy who has been a huge inspiration for me into this hobby. He done a lot with cichlids, and I'm like, oh no, cichlids, they're mean, they want to try and kill everything. He's like, no, just try. I said, okay. So he talked me into buying a pair of convict cichlids. Pretty basic. You find them at most of your local pet stores, black and white striped little cichlids from Central South America. Real neat little guys. So he talked me into getting some of these. So grew them up, had them for a few months. They got, I don't know, I'd say probably 3.5 inches. And I'd done everything my friend told me to. Put a clay pot in there, doing my water changes, feeding bloodworms, along with the pelleted food, and they spawn. I actually saw them playing over around the pot, and I'm like, what's going on? Looked in the pot, and I got a bunch of eggs, so I was super stoked. And that's really where it got me from there. So with those 3 tanks led to 2 more tanks that I had when I was still at my parents'. Filled them full of fish. I was actually breeding fish and taking them to my local pet store, realizing that, hey, I can breed these, grow the fry up, and they'll give me store credit, and I can buy food or new fish and stuff like that. So I was really, really excited about that. And then when the summer I turned 18, after I graduated, I moved into my own place, had a basement and everything, and I was kind of worried that maybe being on my own now I wouldn't be able to afford any tanks. But I finally broke down and bought me a tank to put down here, because I didn't bring any of my other tanks with me. So I bought a tank, put down here in my basement. It was actually this tank right here. This one down here in the corner, this little 29 gallon with all these daffodil fry in it. But yeah, bought it, set it up, and my friend talked me into starting with African cichlids, because he really enjoys Tanganyikans. So he talked me into starting with some Malawis, just to try them out, because they are fairly easy. So I did. Got some of them, put them down here, spawned them. Then I realized that, hey, I don't have any place to put fry. So I can't keep spawning these fish if I don't have something to grow them out. So I eventually went and got my 10 gallons from my parents and set them up, started putting fry in them and growing them out. Well, I would continue, like, once I spawned one species of Malawis, I'd get the fry, start growing the fry, and I would right then go ahead and take the breeding group or parents or however many I had. I would take them back to my pet store and get another different species of Malawis. And so I started doing that, and then I really started getting overloaded with fry. And I didn't know how my girlfriend was going to take it, but I knew I needed another tank. I needed something to put these fry in, because I did not have the room. So I started looking around in the tray times. Once I found a tank, I found a 55 gallon, and I was sure it was going to work for everything that I needed. I was like, a 55, a 29, and a couple of 10s. Man, that should be plenty for me to do all I'm wanting to do. Yeah, I was wrong, guys. I was really wrong. But so I talked my girlfriend into it. We went down, picked it up, got the 55 set up. Now I had a decent sized grow out tank, I had a breeder tank, and a couple little fry tanks. So I was good to go. Nope, didn't stop there. Those 4 tanks led to one more, and then one more, and now this is where I'm at today, guys. Let me just get a quick count. I'm at 16 tanks right now, set up and running with fish in them. I got another probably 10 I'm wanting to get set up eventually. Make that 11. I forgot about this big 270 I just got not too long ago. But yeah, so that one little 29 I showed you guys back here in the corner, kind of what got me started on all this. And like I said, it wasn't until a year later till I really started spawning and breeding fish and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of how I got started, guys. I'm a real big biology nerd. That's what I'm going to school for right now. I'm in my second year at our community college here, hoping to transfer to Virginia Tech actually and get into their aquaculture program in biology. Do a little bit of fish sciences and biology, that sort of thing. And hopefully later on down the road go back to get my master's. But yeah, so that's kind of how I got started. I'm into a little bit of everything, mainly cichlids. I do like catfish. Usually when I see a cool little plico or some kind of catfish, whether I need it or whatever, or have the room for it, I don't know, I usually end up picking them up for some reason. But cichlids is my main thing, and all because of my good friend Aaron, and get me into those convict cichlids. This is kind of where I'm at today. Now, for most of you guys, you know, who've been keeping up with my channel and stuff like that, Hercules right here, my big male trimech. I've had these guys for almost 9 months now, and it's been a ride with these guys, like trying to get them to spawn, which I finally did. They finally spawned 2 days ago, so I've been super excited about that. But yeah, so I've almost been in the hobby for about 2 years now, like really into the hobby for 2 years. And guys, I really just couldn't think of a better hobby. I mean, a lot of hobbies come and go, but I pretty much stuck with this one. And I kind of think I'm a little too far in it now to ever quit. I mean, I wouldn't call myself an expert by no means whatsoever. At all. But I'm not really a beginner, I wouldn't say. I guess I'm kind of sort of in that intermediate sort of range. I'm still learning, and I learn something every day. I don't think I'll ever stop learning something about these guys down here. But I'm having a lot of fun. And I kind of want to know, like, in the comments, you can even do a video response to it, I don't care. But at least in the comments, you guys, tell me, like, just give me a brief of how you got started in the hobby, or what the hobby means to you. I'd really appreciate it. I really like reading what you guys have to say, and I kind of just want to know. I mean, I'm telling you guys how I got started in it, so I kind of just want to know, because I know there's people out there who's doing this for either just got started, or people who's been doing it for 30 plus years. So yeah, I really just want to know how you got started in this mess of fish keeping, I'll call it. But yeah, guys, I really want to thank people, some of these people on YouTube. I guess you can call it like a little shout out to some of these people who have really helped me. But yeah, I really want to just kind of give some shout outs to people who have really like inspired me more in this hobby. And like I said, they probably don't even know it. But it's when I started watching YouTube, That's when I really started learning like different species of fish, because like I said before, I was really into African cichlids, like Lake Malawis especially. So even before my Trimax here, or my Red Devils, or my Senspillum, or my Black Belts, anything like that, before these guys I was all into Malawis. And I mean, I basically had tunnel vision pretty much toward other species of fish. Like I never really branched out and tried anything else other than catfish and plecos and stuff like that. So the first one, and I saw his videos a lot because he makes a lot of great videos. He really does. They're serious. He's got funny videos. I mean, you can actually even learn stuff from some of his videos. A lot of informative videos. He's even got some DIY videos out there. But that's Cichlid Man 09, Forrest. He's one of the ones, when I first started watching YouTube, I saw a lot of his videos just because he produces a lot of videos and he gets them out there, and he's got really great content. So I really just need to say thanks to Forrest. He's really one of the ones that inspired me to kind of branch out into different species of fish. Another one, and he's been a big help to me here recently, that's Mr. Man 316, Mike Man. He has helped me out a lot. He was another one that I really started watching videos, and he's got some amazing fish, guys. He's been doing this for keeping fish for quite a while, and he does mostly Central American cichlids, like Dovi. He's got an awesome Trimac, huge male Trimac, Gramodes, all kinds of stuff. I know he just picked up some Black Belts as well. But yeah, he's been, Mr. Man 316 Mike, he's been a huge inspiration as well. Very informative, guys. He knows his fish. Like I said, he's been doing this for quite a while, so he's helped out a lot. Another one is J.W. Heiser. Got some awesome videos, and he's into a little bit of everything, guys. And I think that's kind of why I've watched, hold on, getting tongue tied here, but I think that's why I've liked his videos so much, is because he's not just dead set on one thing. If he finds a fish that he likes, he keeps it. He is really big into Central and South American cichlids though. He's got a really nice Dovi, 2 really nice umbies as well. I know he's even got a big gourami as well, and he's starting to get back into some plecos, or plecostomus, plecos, whatever you guys call them. He's into plants. I mean, he's into it all. Very informative. He's also does some DIY projects, some serious and some funny videos as well, guys. Another one that come later, actually, it was after I started uploading videos to YouTube, but it's Conway Stevens. He knows his stuff, guys. When it comes to like filtration and sumps and medications for fish, I mean, he probably knows a medication for every type of illness that fish can come down with. I mean, that guy is smart when it comes to stuff like that. He's also got some really nice fish out there too. I'm trying to think. I'm trying not to miss anybody. Another one. Oh, as most of you guys know, All those guys I named are with Aquatic Support Systems, Team Aquatic Support. Oh, I am forgetting a couple. Another one with Team Aquatic Supports is Sean Armentrout. This guy has some killer fish. Does a lot of Central American. He even does plecos as well. He does some South Americans too. But a lot of Central and South Americans. A lot of tanks, guys. A lot. I do believe that most of his are wild caughts or F1s. So he has some very, very beautiful fish. But he's another one that kind of sparked my interest in Central and South Americans. And last but not least, I don't know his name, but Pure for Kicks is his channel on YouTube. Now I don't know if he watches my videos or not. Probably not. He's got a lot of subscribers, but he's definitely one who I really like keeping up with his video. Me and him kind of started the hobby around the same time. So neither one of us have really been in the hobby that long. I think we're both about 2.5 years now. 2.5 years, something like that. But I really like his videos because, like I said, we're both fairly new to the hobby. And he seems sort of like I am. If you see a fish and you like it, you get it. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Lake Malawi, Lake Victorian, if it's South American cichlid, Central American cichlid, even if it's not a cichlid. But it seems to me like if he likes a certain fish that he sees, he just gets it, keeps it, learns about it, and that's kind of how I am, guys. So I really need to give a shout out to him because he's another one of the guys who has inspired me in this hobby. But yeah, before I run this video any longer, I'm gonna stop it right here, guys. I'm sure y'all are getting pretty bored of listening to me talk. But thanks everybody for watching. If you stayed to the end of this video, I really do appreciate it. You're a true fan of my channel. So I just want to thank you guys for that. But like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section below. Tell me how you got started in this hobby, or tell me what's your favorite part about this hobby. Tell me anything. I just want to know something of like how you got into this hobby, how you found yourself in this hobby. But yeah, guys, as always, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hoping to have another video out for you guys soon, probably a quick little update. But yeah, that's all I have for you today, guys. Thanks.